Hey everyone, it's me, Aaron for Thorgy's Arcade, and it is time once again for our annual week-long charity stream, Fight for the Future. Now, we announced this last week during a brand new Build a Roster video that went up, but in case you missed that episode, or in case you saw it and you have no idea what I was talking about, Fight for the Future is a week-long charity stream where we get together and we play fighting games for a week straight. And this year, we are going to be coming together to raise money for Doctors Without Borders. The reason I chose that charity is because I've seen a lot of people online talking about the pandemic like it's done, like, yay, we can all go back to everything being normal. No, you can't. Everything is not back to normal. This thing is not done. It is still here. Everybody keep wearing your mask, keep maintaining social distancing, keep washing your hands. We probably should have been doing that the entire time, but yes, keep doing all those things. However, here in America and here in many other countries, we are indeed starting to see numbers dropping, but there are a lot of other countries out there that are being hit really hard at the moment. And Doctors Without Borders, they currently have a COVID-19 crisis fund going, so that is what we're going to be donating to, because they are the ones who right now are providing what I can tell is the most aid to a lot of the countries that are being hit the hardest. So if you want to donate to that cause, come by our charity stream over at twitch.tv/Professor Thorgy. We're going to be doing it all next week, starting on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I know some of you out there might be wondering how we're going to be collecting these donations. I'll admit, I always kind of get nervous whenever I see people doing charity streams, because I always think to myself, okay, so how exactly does the money get transferred around in here? Am I giving the money to you, and then you just promise me you're going to write a check to the foundation? That's not how this is going down. We're using a program called Tiltify, and Tiltify is a godsend to streamers who want to do charity streams. Tiltify is a program where you just sign up for it, you pick the charity that you want, then you put the little donate button there on your Twitch page, people click on that, it just takes them directly straight to the charity. That is it. It doesn't go through me, it doesn't go through anybody else, it just goes directly straight to the charity, and then Tiltify tells me whenever somebody makes a donation, we've got a little progress bar that's going to be filling up throughout the week. It's great. We used it last year, there were zero problems with this thing. It was fantastic, so we're using it again. So yeah, for anybody out there who is wondering how we're going to be collecting these donations, is everything on the up and up, Tiltify is a miracle engine. I cannot stress how much, if you want to do charity streams, Tiltify is what you need. So I think that's all the nitty gritty. I think that's all the details that everybody really needs to know. So let's go ahead and cover the schedule for this year's Fight for the Future. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the second time that I have recorded this announcement video, because originally I went through and talked about every single game that we were going to be playing next week. But we're playing close to around like 70 games next week, and this video went on for 40 minutes. Yeah, nobody's got time for that. So what I'm going to do instead is I just made this graph, and we're just gonna grab that over here and just, there you go. That is the entire full schedule. I will be linking down in the description below to a Twitter post where I had bigger, more detailed looks at every single one of these games, so you're gonna be able to go and look at all that. But for anybody wondering what everything is up on the screen, every single day we are going to have blocks, and in those blocks are going to be multiple games that all fit around the theme. However, we are also going to have special events throughout the week in which we're going to do things like, say, the Battle Hat, where I just shove a bunch of games into a hat and just pick them out at random, and we just play whatever I pick. We let the Wheel of Fate decide what we end up playing for that hour. We're also going to have story mode, where we pick games and we just play through their story mode, just see how far we can get into them. We've set aside a chunk of time to have a nice long discussion about animation in fighting games. I'm going to be bringing on a guest who knows a ton about animation. We're just going to sit down and just take a look at a specific game that you guys get to vote on, and we're going to just discuss the animation of the characters in there. And then we're also going to have a special segment called Path of a Thousand L's, because despite the fact that I love fighting games and I talk about them all the time, I'm actually really bad at fighting games. So I'm gonna literally put my money where my mouth is on this one, and I am going to go online and challenge other real people, and for every single loss I take, I'm going to donate money myself to the charity. And then of course we're going to close things out the same way that we closed things out last year, with a segment called Thorgy Must Die, in which I pick a game and set the difficulty to the highest level, and we do not end the stream until I beat it. Could I possibly get it on the first try? Probably not. Could I get by the 100th try? I sure hope so. Who knows, we might end up being here all night. So if you guys want to join us all week long next week, then it starts on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/Professor Thorgy. And if you want to follow me over on Twitter at twitter.com/Thorgy'sArcade, we're going to have updates about all the stuff going on with the charity stream over there. We're going to have reminders about what segments are coming up next. So yeah, if you want to follow me on either of those places, you'll be able to keep up to date with everything going on with the charity stream. And if you know somebody who might be interested in all this and you want to share it with them in order to help bring more people together for this cause, then please do that. Spreading the word around the internet is the best way to help this thing succeed. So thank you guys very much. I hope that I see all of you there next week. Bye, everyone.